Golden line. Your mind does not change because of what you promise. It changes because of what you repeatedly prove. I spent years making promises to myself. The strange part was not that I broke them. The strange part was that every Monday I believed them. This week will be different. This time I will continue. This time I will finally change. I opened my notebook. I made plans. Sometimes I even felt as if a new life had already begun. Then Friday arrived. The notebook was still on my desk. The plans were still there. But I wasn't. Another task remained unfinished. Another difficult decision had been avoided. Another promise had quietly disappeared. And once again, I met the same version of myself. For a long time, I blamed myself. I thought I was weak. I thought I lacked discipline. I thought maybe some people were simply built for change, and I wasn't one of them. Then one day, something very small happened. There was a phone call I had postponed for weeks. It wasn't dangerous, it wasn't difficult. But every time I reached for the phone, my mind whispered another excuse. Now isn't the right time. Do it tomorrow. Prepare a little more first. I knew that voice. I had listened to it for years. But that day, before I could finish the sentence, I picked up the phone and made the call. The conversation lasted less than 3 minutes. Nothing extraordinary happened. No music played. No one congratulated me. The room looked exactly the same. Nothing around me had changed. Only something inside me had. For the first time, I realized something. My mind had never been ignoring my promises. It had been watching my life. For years, I kept asking my mind, "Why don't you believe me?" Then one day, I realized it had been asking me exactly the same question. Why should I? I had given it thousands of words, but almost no evidence. Every time I quit, I thought I was collecting failures. I wasn't. I was collecting evidence. Evidence that quietly whispered, "This is who you are." That day, I finally gave my mind one small piece of different evidence. Not another promise. Not another motivational quote. Not another beautiful sentence. An action. That was the day I discovered something I had never understood before. Your mind does not trust the identity you describe. It trusts the identity you demonstrate. If you say you are reliable, it watches which promises you keep. If you say you are brave, it watches which fears you face. If you say you are changing, it watches what you do when nobody is watching. That is why one small action can be stronger than 100 beautiful sentences. Reading one page, finishing one unfinished task, sending the message you keep avoiding, keeping one promise that would have been easy to break. From the outside, these actions look ordinary. Inside, they become evidence. Evidence becomes belief. Belief becomes identity. After that day, I stopped trying to convince myself with bigger words. Instead, every morning, I asked one smaller question. What can I prove today? Not next month. Not when I feel motivated. Today. Sometimes the answer was 10 minutes of focused work. Sometimes it was one honest conversation. Sometimes it was simply doing what I had promised before my excuses arrived. At first, nothing felt different. Confidence didn't suddenly appear. The old voice didn't disappear either. But something else began to grow. Evidence. One small piece at a time. Until one day, I can continue. No longer sounded like hope. It sounded like the truth. Because now, my life could prove it. I used to believe that one day, my mind would finally trust me. I was waiting for confidence. I was waiting for motivation. I was waiting for the perfect moment. Then I realized My mind had been waiting too. Waiting for one honest piece of evidence. Maybe your mind isn't waiting for another promise. Maybe it has simply been waiting for you to show it one honest piece of proof. So the next time the old voice says, "You never change," don't argue. Don't make another dramatic promise. Do one thing it cannot deny. Then do it again tomorrow. Because your mind eventually believes what your life repeatedly shows it. A sentence may inspire you, but evidence transforms you. In the next episode, we'll discover why the smallest repeated actions quietly become the strongest parts of who we are.